Hello my friends all over the world, wherever you are. In this video I have a special treat for you. I'm going to make a fruit juice that has powerful medicinal properties. It can rejuvenate the spine, it can improve your memory. Alright, I'm going to make this special formula juice, and first I want to point out the ingredients. And here you can read some benefits of cantaloupe, blueberries, ginger, and turmeric. If there's not enough time to read all of this, put your video on pause and come back and look at the rest of the video later. Now I'm going to give you a couple of tips on making any kind of fruit juice. And one tip is, as you feed it in, always keep this covered, but I'm going to stop the juicer after each piece of cantaloupe goes in because it's very, very moist and it will shoot back at you. So I'll feed this in very slowly. Now I'm going to stop it, put the next piece in, and feed it slowly. Stop it again. Now the reason I'm stopping it is if I take this out, it's going to shoot up. Believe me. If you don't believe me, try it. Put another piece in, turn on the machine. Before I push that all down, I'm going to put in the turmeric. And the ginger. I'm going to stop it, put in some more cantaloupe. Only go down part way. Remember to keep it covered. If you go down all the way, stop it in between. Feed in your next piece of cantaloupe very slowly, keeping it covered. Now before that goes down all the way, I'm going to feed in the blueberries. Blueberries are organic, already washed. Check your wing nuts frequently. Way and feed in another piece. Remember, if you go down all the way, stop the juicer to feed in the next piece because it will shoot up at you. I want to point out that I'm using the number 2 grid, the 1/8 inch holes. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean the grid and the feed tube and then reassemble before I make the juice. Now the first thing I'm going to do is mix the concoction here. Now normally you could make your juice with the skin, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to use the cantaloupe skin in this formula. And the first thing you do with all fruit juices, you use a bamboo liner, organic bamboo liner, because your fruit pulp will stick to the cloth and you don't want that to be a cleaning nightmare. So we'll use a ladle to ladle on some pulp. And let's do 2 ladles full of pulp. I'm going to fold the bamboo over the pulp. Remember, fruit juice is very, very liquid, so you have to be very careful. Fold the cloth over the bamboo liner. And normally I'm going to use 2 cloths so that I can get better pressure. And put 2 ladles of cantaloupe, blueberry, ginger, and turmeric pulp in here. Fold this over. 2 cloths full of pulp always gives you better pressure. That over. Get a collection jar. We'll put this in the tray centered. It's very important to center it left to right, front to back. Now the beautiful thing about the Whole Health Foundation Premium Model Juicer is the solid bottom plate that enables you to leave this press up for longer than 10 seconds, as much as a minute or more if you need to. So all the way back it off, and lets that go up. As it flows, I'm going to give it more pressure. also pour this in here carefully so I don't waste any. Now because I'm going to repack these, I'm not going to wait for every last drop. And what I'll do now is peel open this bamboo liner and put in a couple of more ladles of pulp right on top of the old pulp. The old pulp does not get thrown away. We'll fold that over. And again, we're going to press 2 cloths full of pulp at one time. Centered left to right, front to back, all the way back, back it off. And this time we're going to put 1 ladle full because this patty down here is getting pretty thick. It looks like about the rest of it. Let's get a spatula. Get the rest of this pulp out here. Don't want to waste anything. And again, fold this over as we did before. Now this time I'm going to use a special folding technique. I'm going to fold the first fold under. Look carefully, make a close-up of that. And I'm going to do the same thing in the other direction so that I have a tight package. And see how I folded that under? And this time what I'm going to do is also take this other cloth, and since we have no more pulp, I'm going to form this into a ball so that it's a little more compact, and press it again with this other cloth. And this time we're going to fold it underneath like this, put them together in the press, front to back, centered, left to right, centered, all the way back, back it off. Okay, that's about 15 seconds. What I'm going to do is see how many bottles of this special medicinal fruit juice we got. Okay, I'm going to do a taste test. This juice is very, very strong. A lot of ginger, a lot of turmeric. It almost tastes like medicine. So what I'm going to do is mix it 50% with water. Taste it again. This is much more palatable. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix this juice 50% with water. Next time I make cantaloupe juice with turmeric and ginger, I'm going to cut my ginger and turmeric portions in half. And I'll mix this 50% with water. Well, there I have 4 16-ounce bottles mixed 50% with water and 1 8-ounce bottle mixed 50% with water. So, here's to your health, my friends. If you'd like to contact me, my phone number is 760-753-0321. My email address is developtrust@cox.net, and my webpage is wholehealthfound.com. See you in the next video.